Battlefield 6. Battlefield 6.
That shit is crazy.
Okay, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Battlefield might be back this time, and back with a serious vengeance and looking to curb stomp Call of Duty in the process. And if you guys are wondering where I've been the past 24 hours, well, your boy went to the midnight release of Bad Guys 2, and I will tell you like this right now, that movie is pure gas and pure cinema. I highly recommend, if you guys have seen the first one, go see the Bad Guys 2 in theater right now. I promise you, you won't regret it. And I know a lot of you guys are going to be thinking, GwoppyTrai, you're only saying this and saying that it's a great movie because you're a furry. Okay, good point. But at the same time, this movie was really, really good. And arguably, I argue that it's better than the first one. I'm not going to spoil too much. Y'all got about a week and a half before I start spoiling it all over the internet and I start giving my official thoughts and I start releasing my fan arts. I already got a head start and y'all better watch out in these streets. Before I begin, you guys probably may or may not notice that I'm using a brand new microphone. I'm actually using my brand new Astro A50Xs by Logitech. No, I'm not sponsored, even though I kinda wish I was. They came in about a couple days ago, and as soon as I got my hair braided and was ready to use them, I was finally able to experience what all the hype was about. And honestly, this is one of my best purchases I ever made for my setup as of recently. If y'all ain't got a pair of these, y'all can pick them up for like 200 bucks open box on eBay. Like, these headphones is a must-have in 2025. Back on topic though. It seemed like EA just woke up one day, EA, DICE, and all the Battlefield Studios teams, which is pretty much all of EA's other development teams, just woke up and chose violence. They got possessed by Stinkmeaner in the Boondocks, and they decided to go after Call of Duty's neck and ass at the same time. No diddy. After dropping the story or initial Battlefield 6 reveal trailer, which is now almost has 10 million views on YouTube in only about a week, we finally got our first multiplayer reveal for Battlefield 6. And honest to God, I'm gonna tell you straight up, without being biased or being a hater, this game looks like pure gas. What? And you know shit has gotten bad if EA finally gotten their stuff together, and I'm giving them compliments for it. First thing first, they pulled out all the stops for this multiplayer reveal. I mean, they had a whole presentation to not at no Game Awards, not at E3, which is not even around anymore, and any other show like that during the summer, like during like the Game Awards or anything like that. They invited out over 400 OG Call of Duty YouTubers, COD Warzone streamers, and YouTubers that play FPSs in general. Even though I'm not on this list, I'm kind of salty that I wasn't able to get flown out by EA, but they gave me Need for Speed Unbound, which did provide more post-launch content than Need for Speed Heat, so I guess we're probably square. And they wasted no time getting busy and spinning the block on Call of Duty and Activision. This is legit like one of the actual first presentations, gameplay presentations, or reveal presentations that I actually gave a damn about. One reason is because I hate Call of Duty and I want to see Battlefield succeed, believe it or not. Secondly, is that I know that if Battlefield 6 fails, flops, or whatever, Need for Speed is next on the chopping board. And I will be damned if Need for Speed is gonna go out with a whimper. God damn it. They not only showed off this game in all of its glory, or its pre-beta/beta glory. We don't know if it's the beta footage or pre-beta or whatever, but all we know is that they show gameplay and they showed it how. First of all, I gotta give them props because not only was this presentation like a true callback to the OG Battlefield days and how Battlefield is supposed to be, but they brought out the full nostalgia trip and making it feel like the glory days of Battlefield again by bringing out Limp Bizkit. Yes, the same Limp Bizkit that Bruce Stu pirated all of his music off Napster.com, and also Metallica's, which still to this day, they're still hunting down him, Michael, and his friend David to shake down and serve a subpoena to, like I did with Tupac Shakur's music back in the day. As for the reveal trailers, not only was it a ton of gameplay, but honestly, it was more gameplay than what it was cinematics. But there is so much stuff. The classes are back. Like Destruction, like Bad Company 1 and 2 level of Destruction is back. Levolution, from what it looks like, is back as well. They not only showed off the game, showed off the new mechanics like vaulting, rolling after taking a pretty decent fall, dragging and reviving like other down teammates like I explained in my other video regarding Battlefield 6 after my experience of playing it early, hitching a ride on tanks and LAVs. Now honestly, that one I'm actually hyped for because I'm gonna be honest with you, it's annoying playing Battlefield and that people will leave you behind, or like people will purposely not come and get you if you're starting off at the spawning airstrip where all the tanks, LAVs, and jets spawn in. Not only did they also break down the maps, and not only did they break down the maps, they said that we're gonna have 9 maps on release. I heard somewhere that it was supposed to be 10, but I'm thinking that the 10th map is really going to be season 1 content. So, but that's way more than 2042 anyways. And from the last time I checked, that was about on par with Battlefield 1, I believe, like 10 years ago when they released with like maybe 9, 8, or somewhere along the lines like 10 maps at launch. And I guess the one thing I'm loving the most is that how gritty and actually how urban these maps feel and the overall game in general, because I don't know about you, but games these days, they do not take advantage of like most close quarter combat, at least from as I've been noticing as of recently. Yeah, Call of Duty might have it, but they got all that bunny hopping and cracked out sliding in the game. And who wants to play that? Like, you can breach through walls with sledgehammers. You can breach through floorboards with sledgehammers. You can bring out makeshift ladders and shit. And y'all remember when I told you that they invited over 400 YouTubers and streamers to play this game early and play against each other in a closed playtest beta session? Well, there's not only dozens, if not hundreds of videos out already, but they brought back the OGs like Level Cap, Jack Frags, X Factor, Doom 49. And they also brought in a lot of Warzone streamers as well. Now, the Warzone streamers I was kind of iffy about, but then it kind of does make sense. With Call of Duty being on a downward decline, they are poaching their top streamers like Tim the Tap Man, like Scump, or like, I think FaZe Jeff got invited too, but I think one of the FaZe members got invited, but I can't remember his name. But they're also poaching their competition and also sponsoring them so they can cover the game on their channel so they can get people invested into their game. So that was honestly a high IQ play on them. And that's how competition is supposed to be. You're doing it better than your competition, you're going to take their customers. And now that they finally lifted that NDA, I can finally talk about the game without getting in trouble, possibly. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't even give a damn if they would have said something to me anyway. I don't give a damn. Anyways, but they also, that's not even the best part, y'all. The best part is that the beta for this game is next week, August 7th through the 8th. And your boy already got invited. They also said in the multiplayer reveal live stream that anyone who signed up for Battlefield Labs, like myself, or partook in a Battlefield Labs playtest in the past, they will have free early access to the beta August 7th and August 8th. So for the next 48 hours of that day, I might call off work the 7th, and then I'm going to be playing Battlefield 6 all day. And y'all going to be seeing it on the channel. And then after that, August 9th and then August 10th is the first beta weekend, and the second one is August 14th to the 17th. So it's going to be 3 days for the second weekend, which I am excited for. And honestly, God, I am hoping to make a lot of live streams and also get in a lot of videos early for Battlefield 6. And because I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I've been getting inspired by Neebs Gaming as of recently again, and I want to do birthday cake, and I also want to play the A-Team. If y'all didn't know this, like back in the day when I was playing Battlefield on my cousin's Xbox and we was playing the A-Team, I was always the one guy that had to be BA. And I think you know why.
All right, guys. Today we're going to play A-Team.
We're going to do what?
Play the A-Team like the show.
The old show. Please elaborate.
Because we got the A-Team van.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. Now, Medic, you're going to be BA.
BA, why's that?
I think you know why.
And then the last thing that I also want to address before I finally get this video uploaded is that they also addressed 3 or so major problems. Now, the first one is that, which honestly was what was caught on way before in advance, is that that Byron Bead and the streamers that was using the shotguns, like the shotguns is completely broken, and there was a problem with the shotguns where it pretty much acts like a Battlefield 4 Saiga 12 with the 12G slug rounds. and they broke the pellets, and instead of the pellets having spread, it turns into a 180 damage like slug at any range. So people was one-shotting with this gun in this playtest on stream. So you can imagine how fast they're gonna fix this, because there's obviously a broken gun, people are gonna use it. So secondly, they also address a problem with the Assault having an overkill perk system akin to Call of Duty, where they can carry 2 primary weapons. Now, I said before, and I'll say it again, that is a horrible idea, not only for recon, but also just in general for Battlefield. That is going to completely break the game, and Assaults is going to be everywhere if they have it strictly for Assaults. And then number 3, they also said that in this build of Battlefield 6, the one where the streamers were playing and everything else along them lines, is that there was not many pistols and there wasn't that many sniping guns in any like carbines or anything other than like ARs and some machine guns in the beta test. Now, this is going to change because like they're still working on the game as we speak, and I'm pretty certain that in the beta, when the beta comes out, there's going to be a lot more weapons, and they assured us there's going to be a lot more weapons next week when the first closed sessions for myself and the other streamers as well will be able to like use more weapons. So, which I'm actually glad for. Now, as long as they get my Deagle 44 in the game, we're square. So, honestly, I'll say it like this. Battlefield might be back. But not only is it might be back, I'm still not pre-ordering this damn game. Like, I'm not falling for any okie dokes in the gaming industry anymore. I fell for it with Saints Row 2022, refunded it the day of its release. I fell for it with Need for Speed Heat. The game got killed off within 6 months, no doubtedly because of Battlefield 2042. And then I think the only other game besides that earned my money, anyways, that gave me an incentive to pre-order was Yakuza Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. That was the only game as of recent memory that I can remember that was not only finished, worked at release, and it was a great game. Anyways, I know that this is a more of a quickie video for y'all. I just wanted to make a video because I know a lot of people DM'd me on Twitter, and they also DM'd me like in general and left me comments asking about how I felt about the multiplayer reveal. And honestly, I'm taken aback. So I'm gonna see y'all next week when the beta comes out, and I already got my invitation, so I'm good to go, and I'm ready for the Battlefield 6 beta hype train. I'm not on board the fully released version of Battlefield 6 just yet. They have to earn their money with me, but next week, I will definitely be streaming this game pretty much all day and all night. Somebody's going to have to get me off this doggone game. But regardless, let me know what y'all thinking about this video down in the comments down below. If you guys want to see the Battlefield 6 gameplay for your guys' self, there's plenty of YouTubers that got sponsored and flown out by EA themselves and was there at LA yesterday to play this game early. So if you guys want to see gameplay, go check it out. So Call of Duty, all I got to say is, watch your back, bruh, because it's getting dangerous out here in these streets for y'all. Nobody else but y'all. And I'm out, bruh. Deuces.